That's the pips, stop loss. That's the pips, the stop loss, and other terminologies. Okay. So today, like I said, we are taking it slowly. We're taking it slow and step by step the process. Today we'll be having Pastor Dami. Pastor Dami Lola is a Nigerian elite vision trader. So he'll be taking us through today's topics. So, Mr. Dami, are you there?
Yes, coach.
Okay, you have the floor, sir.
All right, so good evening, everybody. So I'm actually delighted to be here. So if you're happy to be here, you can just drop like one ones in the chat. Just drop one ones in the chat. This is the day
Everyone
three,
wants the
so
chat.
yeah, just drop it one ones in the chat. All right, let's go. Okay, so today, what we have today is it's very simple, but at the same time, it's very crucial, right? Very crucial. Okay, so what we want to talk about today is just it's simple. We have different topics, right? So can we all see my screen?
Yes, we can see it,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, you can see your screen.
All right. All right. Can we see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
see
can
your
see it,
screen,
sir.
sir.
All right. All right. So basically, we want to go down through some basics that we need. So we want to go through some basics, right? So we had some basics taught by Mama Rejoice. We also had some basics taught by a wonderful head of house. So today we just want to continue, right? So our two topics today basically is types of trading and when can you trade the forex market. Okay, so your understanding of this would give you an edge, right, in trading the forex market, in trading the financial market. So I really want us to really like sit back, get your notepads, get ready to write, get ready to learn. All right. So we are starting types of trading, and basically for me, right, I
Excuse me,
learned.
please. Sorry,
Yes, sir.
sorry, please. I'm not following. Sorry for stopping. Please,
Okay.
which one is your?
I didn't get that question.
I think probably it's his network. You can continue, sir.
All right. So basically, for me, I decided to make this thing simple for us, right? So I broke trading types of trading down into two, right? And the first one is intraday trading and swing trading. So basically, for me, these are the types of trading that I like to work with. All right, whether you are holding positions for long term, whether you are holding for just short term, I decided to break it down into these two, right? So that we can easily get them and understand them, and we can really get to where we are going to. So basically, these are the two types of trading: intraday trading and swing trading. Okay, so then what is intraday trading? Okay, now what is intraday trading? For me, this is the basic definition that I just gave to intraday trading, right? As the word intraday, meaning that it is just within a day. Everything that you do, right? Everything that whatever trades you are taking, you are not holding those trades for more than one day. Okay, you are not holding them for more than one day. Now, under intraday trading, right, I decided to add scalping. For those that have been trading forex a little while, we would understand this term scalping, right? So as the word implies, scalp, what does it mean to scalp? To just quickly scratch off something very fast, Okay, you don't intend to stay long. You just decided to just, take a surface or take a portion of it. Okay, so scalping is, I decided to put this under intraday trading. All right, so scalping basically is just talking about you taking trades on short term. I mean, very, very short term. So you can see that I added the time frame, right? You can see that I added the time frame. You can scalping, basically you don't hold for many hours. A lot of the times, many people that scalp use 1 minute time frame. We'll still go into all of those things, right? But they don't take trades. They are not in trades for long. So that's why you find out that I'm sure some of you would have seen some results where some people had so many positions opened at one time, and you like ask, what is this? All right, so what many of them are doing is many of them are scalping. So after like few minutes, they just close the trade in profits and then they are out of the market. Okay, so that is all about intraday trading. You don't hold trades over the night. It is just within the day, right? So you would realize that some people talk about daily targets. All right, you'll find intraday traders talking more about daily targets oftentimes, because they are the ones that don't hold trades for long. So once they make a particular amount of money in a day, they are done for that day. Okay, so that is that for intraday trading. All right, now the second type of trading is very simple. It is called swing trading. All right, it is called swing trading. Now, what actually is swing trading? Now, swing trading is the type of trading or the type of trading style that allows you to hold trades for days or for hours. Basically, you can hold those trades overnight. Sometimes you can even hold those trades for weeks. Okay, depending on if you have checked the necessary requirements before you are able to take that trade. Okay, so the time frame, I mean, when I say time frame, I mean the duration. What really makes it swing is that you are able to hold that trade for more than a day. Actually, you held that trade over the night. All right, so it is unlike intraday trading, when once that day is off, you are not trading again. You have a particular target to meet. So everything you do is within that day. But for swing traders, right, they hold trades more than hours, more than days. All right. And for me personally, that's the kind of trader that I am. I love to hold trades once I see my setup. Okay. All right. So that is that about types of trading. I believe in keeping it simple, right? So there's no need for all of the long terminologies and all of those things. Let's keep it simple so that we can flow. All right. So if you are still following me, can you drop a 111 in the chat so I know you are following me?
I'm with you, sir.
All right. So for every other person, yeah, drop a 111. Let's go. All right. So the next thing we want to talk about is, when can you trade Forex? And this is the beauty of it. You know, when the first day of the bootcamp, we were taking through some basic things. All right. So when can you actually trade Forex? Now, please follow me carefully. You can trade Forex at any time. Right? Wow. Somebody will say, okay, wow. So I can trade Forex at any time, in the night, very early in the morning, in the afternoon. Actually, yes. But it is not every time you should take trades. All right? This will now lead us into sessions. Okay, this will lead us into sessions. All right, so coming, so this will lead us into sessions. So let's just have this. So let's go to trading view and then we can continue. Just a minute, guys. So this will take us into the different trading sessions that we have. The different trading sessions that we have. Now, when I'm talking about trading sessions, this only applies to currencies. It does not apply to synthetic indices, right? If you remember our teaching, our class on the first day of the bootcamp, we have currencies, we have synthetic indices, we have stocks and the likes, okay? So these sessions basically is for currency pairs. Sessions don't affect synthetic, guys. They don't affect synthetic indices, only currency pairs. Okay, so let me go into trading view. So we are coming to this, but then I just want to show us this. Okay, I just want to show us this. All right, so we are going to come back to this later on, right? So what are the trading sessions that we have? If you have your pen, please just write them down. The first session that we have, the first trading session that we have is the Asian session. Okay, is the Asian session. Now I'm going to be giving us the time in basically I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to be giving us based on the Nigerian time, right? So first is the Asian session. Now, what time does this Asian session open and close? Okay. Now, many of you that have read online, you know, baby peeps and the likes and all of that, they will tell you that you have 4 trading sessions, right? The Asian session, the Sydney session, the London session, and the New York session. Okay. So I'm going to take that again. The Asian session, the Sydney session, the London session, and the New York session. All right. But then I decided to make it simple for us. So Sydney session is also still under Asian session. All right. So now I hope we are all writing. So Sydney session opens by 11 p.m. every day, right? And it closes 7 a.m. Okay. Asian session Asian session opens by 11 p.m. and closes by 7 a.m. Okay. Now Sydney session opens by 10 p.m. closes by 6 a.m. That is when the Sydney session opens. Please, guys, I want to say this. These sessions are very, very important because trade all sessions. That's why I said yes, you can trade. You can trade at any time. You can trade the forex market at any time, but we don't trade all sessions, right? Because we are smart money traders. It is not all sessions. There are specific sessions that we take our trades, right? Which we are still going to look into. That's not my my focus. Okay. So Sydney session opens by 10 p.m. closes by 6 a.m. and London session opens by 8 a.m. and closes by 3 p.m. Okay. London session opens 8 a.m. and closes 3 p.m. All right. Are you with me, guys? And then the last session, which is the New York session, opens by 2:30 p.m. and closes by 11 p.m. All right, guys. Now we have the sessions at hand. Okay. We have the sessions at hand. The 4 sessions that we have. Okay. The 4 sessions that we have. the Asian session, Sydney session, the London section, the New York session, and that's all. Okay, guys. So those are the times that these sessions open. Okay. So later on, we'll be knowing which of these sessions to trade. Okay. We'll be knowing which of these sessions to trade. So now, the next thing I want to show us is for every job, all right, for every organization, there is a workspace, right? We have a premises, we have the areas at which we work, all right, for any organization. Okay, so when it comes to the financial market, our trading view is our workspace. Our MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 is our workspace. Okay, so I'm just going to take us through how to navigate on your trading view. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to navigate on your trading view. So let me open a new tab. All right, now if you are trading currencies, what you do is to type in tradingview.com, just trading view, right? Just tradingview.com. Please note it, tradingview.com, and then you click on tradingview.com, right? So this is what you have. Okay, so once you have this, once you are brought to this home page, the next thing you click on is charts here. All right, I hope we can all see charts, and then you click on charts, and then you are taken to where you have your charts. Okay, all right, so then you can navigate. This is where you come to if you want to check other currency pairs. Just click on it. Okay, then you can see forex, futures, stocks, you know, the likes. They are trading forex actually. So we have all these pairs. We have Euro USD, GBP USD, and the likes. Okay, so basically that is for currency pairs. All right, so right here at this left corner is where you have your tools, your trend line. The first one is your trend line, your arrow, you know, your horizontal line, and all of those things. Okay, then the next two box below is where you have your Fibonacci retracement tool. You know, we use Fibonacci retracement basically, majorly. Okay, and then the next one you have here is your rectangle, you know, and all of those things. Down to your text. Okay, your text. Then here is where we have harmonic patterns and Elliott waves. All right, so this is just how you can navigate, you know, find your way around. And if you want to switch time frames, okay, sorry about this. If you want to switch time frames, let me remove this, sorry guys. Okay, where you have these 2H, you just click on it and you have the various time frames: 2 hours, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 month. Okay, and then the rest. Now just by the right hand side where you have this icon is where you have your candlesticks, your line charts, you know, your bar charts, but we use candlesticks basically. All right, so that is for currencies. Okay, that's how to get through on trading view to your currencies. Now for synthetic traders, synthetic indices, the VIX 10, the boom and crash, and all of those things, what you do is to type in trading view binary. Okay, tradingview.binary.com. okay, unlike currencies where you just type tradingview.com alone. Okay, you have tradingview.binary.com, and then you click on it. Okay, so you are taken straight away to your trading view charts. All right, and this is boom 500. All right, it's the same thing. your time frame, the tools, your trend line, your where you have your Fibonacci, where you have your rectangle, your text, your harmonic patterns, Elliott wave. All right, okay. Then here is what you use for either your buy or sell. So maybe you're anticipating to sell. Okay, we'll be taught that later on. Okay, all right. So, and then here you have different icons, you know, to label your charts, to mark up your charts, and the likes. All right, guys. So we are coming to the end of this session. Very brief, keeping it simple. Don't keep it complex. Don't make it hard for yourself. All right. So basically, we use Trading View. All right, Trading View, and here is MetaTrader 5. All right. So here's my MetaTrader 5. You know, this is, you click on file if you want to add in your account. Maybe you just created your account on Deriv, or you created your account on Prosperity FX. You know, you created your account. You come in here, okay, log into trader account, and then all of this, okay, and then come to the charts. You can mark up your charts, and then you are good to go. All right, the same thing you do on MetaTrader 4 is what you do on MetaTrader 5. All right, same thing, guys. It's the very okay. So, guys, that is basically all that we have for tonight. Okay, so we started from here. Let me just do a quick recap. All right, we started from here. Types of trading and when you can trade the forex market. Okay, and then we broke types of trading into intraday trading and swing trading. Okay, and then we said intraday trading, this type of trading happens just within one day. Okay, just within one day, and under that you have your scalping method, you know, just seconds, minutes, and then you're out of the market. All right, you don't hold trades overnight. Okay, you don't hold trades over the night. Then swing trading, which is what I love, holding trades over the night, holding trades for hours. All right, and then when can you trade the forex market? I said anytime. All right, but does that mean you can also actually like trade anytime? No, there are actual sessions that you want to look out for. There are actual times that you want to look out to trade, not because you can't trade in other sessions, but because of the way we actually trade, right? There are specific people that we trade with in the forex market, and these sessions is when they trade. So that's why we don't trade all the time, and that's why we are not always sitting down with our chart, monitoring our chart. Okay, so around this time, what I just do is, once I'm trading currencies, I'm out, because my guys my guys are not in the market. All right, my guys are not in the market actually. So I wait till my guys come into the market and there are actual sessions. Okay, maybe I should just say this upfront. As the kind of traders that we are, we actually trade only the London and the New York session. All right, we will touch more on that later on, so that I don't get ahead of myself. All right, so when can you trade forex? Anytime, but the sessions that we want to look at taking our trades are London session and New York session. All right, and I said that the London session opens when? By 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and the New York session opens by 2:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. guys. Okay, then as recap, Asian session opens 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Sydney session opens 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. guys. All right, and then we were able to look at Trading View, how to get currencies on Trading View, just tradingview.com. All right, it does not have binary. Okay, but for synthetic, tradingview.binary.com, and then you can navigate through here, okay, just cancel. You have volatility 10 1s, volatility 10, and all of these volatility indices. All right, so we have come to the end of tonight's session, guys. I mean, this is actually very simple. You won't be spending so much of time in the market. Exactly. So once you know this, you are good to go. So guys, I think this is the time where we can actually like take questions, and we can go over it and answer a few questions. All right, so actually gotten value from tonight's class, and not just tonight's class, actually gotten value from this class, tonight's class, and also from previous classes, just drop a 111 in the chat. Yes, simple and straightforward. Keeping it simple, guys. That's how we do it. Keeping it simple. All right. Keeping it very, very simple. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So if you have any questions, guys, please just drop it in the chat box. Let's answer your questions. And we are on our journey to becoming profitable, guys. Trading is beautiful. Trading is beautiful. All right, so any question, guys? Okay, I think we have a question. Let me check. All right, coach, please. I think we have questions already.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Dummy. Thanks for the session. I think the first question is he said, "Thanks, bro. He really appreciate you. Thank you so much, fam." Imagine he plays the trade and it moves to the next day. What happens? Does it simplify losses, or you might still gain later in future?
Okay, coach, I'm coming.
Okay.
Sorry, coach, a minute.
All right, no problem, sir. No problem. Please, let's drop our questions. Let's drop our questions. Let's drop them. Let's drop them. I want to get as many questions as possible. Let's drop them. We'll treat them one after the other. Okay, guys, please let's just hold on a bit. Hold on a bit. Okay, while we are waiting for Mr. Dummy, let me quickly answer some of the questions. Okay, the first person said, imagine he plays the trade and it moves to the next day. What happens? Does it simply means losses, or what do you say? Or he might still gain later in future? Okay, what this actually means is you being a day trader or a swing trader. Mr. Damian, are you back?
Yes, coach. Sorry,
Okay, all right, no problem, no problem.
I was saying that.
So you can continue, sir.
Yeah. All right. So I said that the fact that a trade, you place a trade, and it moves into the next day, is not what determines your losses or your profits. No, not at all. Now, what determines your losses or your profits is price. So I'm going to give an example. So let's say you are selling, all right, and then price is below your entry point. You would be in profit. Okay. So even if the trade goes into the next day and price keeps going down below your entry point, you will still keep being in profit. But if price should go above your entry point as a seller, maybe you are selling a particular pair or asset, you would be in a loss. Okay. So it is price that actually determines whether you lose or you win, not how long you hold the trade. Do you understand? And then also, if price should hit your take profit, we talked about that yesterday. Some terminologies: your take profit, your stop loss. If price actually hits your stop loss, then you will lose, even if you hold that trade for weeks, right? If you hold that trade for weeks and price comes to hit your stop loss, you will still end up in a loss, right? And if price comes to hit your take profit after weeks, you would be in profit. So that is actually what determines your losses or your profits, not how long you hold the trade. I think I've been able to answer this question.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, the next one
All right.
says, why do you trade only London and New York sessions?
Okay.
Why do you trade only London and New York sessions?
All right. Basically, the reason why we trade only London and New York session is very simple. Now, we are smart money traders. Okay. We are actually smart money traders. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
we
hear.
can hear you
Yeah, we
now.
can hear you.
Calls are coming in. So we are actually looking to trade like banks, to trade like the big guys in the market, to trade like institutions. Okay. And these institutions don't trade every time. They don't trade in the night. They don't trade in the morning. They don't just trade anyhow. All right. So when they actually trade is the London and the New York session, because that is the region that actually has the guys that actually move the financial markets. Do you understand? So that's why we trade only the New York and the London session, because that is when the big boys that can move price anyhow in their direction, these guys don't use stop loss. These guys don't lose. These guys don't protect their capital. They have every capital to move the market anyhow they want. All right. And these are the sessions and the times that they trade: the New York and the London session. That is why we take our trades only in these two sessions. All right. I think I've been able to answer that question.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay, let's get the next question. This one says, you should throw more light on when to trade. I think you've already answered that question.
Yeah.
Okay. Do trading sessions affect the way currency pairs move, or can we trade any currency pair on any session? I think you also
I
answered
think
that question.
yeah.
Yeah. And the next person said, in synthetic indices, is there
Yeah.
actual time the market moves massively? Because he had that market moves way better at night than the day. Is this true?
Is this true?
Okay. Basically, all right. Basically, right now, synthetic indices. I don't believe that um there's a particular time that synthetic indices moves more. Really. It's just when the setup shows, you take it. If it shows in the middle of the night, take it. If it shows in the morning, take it. If it shows in the afternoon, take it. There is actually no time. Like Mama Rejoice said on the first day, synthetic indices are just like algorithms. All right, they are algorithms that they mimic the actual currency market, but then they don't really have one specific time that they move. So that's the answer for me.
Exactly. Next person says, "Thanks again. You got a nice voice. I admire it." Mr. David said you got a nice voice. That's nice. Thanks, ma'am. Okay. He said, for instance, if you enter the trade
Yeah,
to sell and immediately buyer
yeah.
starts gaining control and
Okay,
never came back to his selling point, what
okay,
does this simply mean?
okay. It's very simple. You are losing your money.
Actually, losing
you
your money.
are losing your money, and it's worse when you are not using stop loss.
Very worse.
It's worse. We'll talk about risk management, and this is where the importance of using stop loss comes in. We will talk about that. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so what happens is you are losing money. You are losing your money. The money is going. That's just a simple answer.
Yeah. Next person says you should recap London time and New York time again. Maybe
Okay.
person didn't get the time for London session and New York session.
All right. So I said that London session opens by 8 a.m. and closes by 3 p.m., while the New York session opens by 2:30 p.m. and closes by 11:30 p.m. All right.
Okay, I hope you guys got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next person says, please envision traders. Do you people trade currency, synthetic indices, crypto, stock, or all?
Ah,
That question will be answered when we're discussing about Vision Traders Network.
yeah.
Okay, so please, more questions, more messages. We need more questions.
And more questions, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
You can actually
Uh
speak. You can actually speak up. Unmute yourself and speak.
okay. You can unmute yourself, and I think someone is raising their hand
Okay. You can actually unmute yourself and speak.
and ask a question,
Okay.
guys. We are
Okay.
one family.
Any language is okay by us. You can actually
Yeah.
speak pidgin. No problem. Yeah. Okay. Guys, more questions. More questions.
More questions, guys. Don't be shy. We are all here to learn.
Okay, sir. Sir, please, I'm new here.
All
I'm
right.
Okay.
new
You're
here,
welcome.
and I've been following and jotting what you have been saying, but I'm
All right.
still a bit lost. So I don't know if I can get the previous lectures.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
In previous lectures. Okay. That will be a
yeah.
problem. We'll be dropping the recordings shortly after the bootcamp. We'll drop everything. So that will be a
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. And another one. Sorry.
All right.
After the Asian session, the other session you mentioned, please, was the right pronunciation? I don't think I get it.
Okay. Okay. So I talked about Asian session, Sydney
Yeah.
session, London
Sydney.
session, and
Yes,
yes,
Sydney. Sydney. Yes.
SYDNEY.
SYD.
Yeah, SYDNEY. Sydney.
NEY. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think we got the question again. Okay. Okay. I think this guy here that asked the question about
Okay.
if he plays the trade and
Okay.
the trade is
So,
selling immediately before buyer started to gain control. and price never came back to his selling point. What does it simply mean? I think he was out when you were explaining it.
All right, all right. So okay, good. So I'll go over it again, right? So I said that and I think someone also asked if he places a trade and the trade goes into the next day, is that what determines his losses or his wins or thereabout? So I'll just answer these two questions together in one. All right. So I said that it is not how long you hold a trade that determines whether you will win or you lose. Okay, so even if you place a trade and the trade extends into the next day, right? So it does not mean that because it extends into the next day, you will be in profit or you'll be in loss. What actually determines your profit or your loss is price, singularly price. And I'm going to explain with this. So if you placed a sell trade, right, and then price is going in your direction, is going down below your entry point, you will be in profit. All right. So even if that trade goes into the next day and price keeps going down, you will keep being in more profit. Okay. So, but then if you place a trade, right, and then sorry, if you place a trade and then price is above your entry point, maybe you placed a sell trade and price is above your entry point, you are losing. All right. So even if you hold that trade into the next day, you will still continue to lose because why? Price is actually above your entry point and price is going against your direction. So what determines your profit or your loss is price. Did price hit my stop loss, or is price going against me in the opposite direction, or price hit my take profit, or price is actually going in the favor of my direction. All right. So that's what determines whether you would win or you lose, not the fact that the trade goes into the next day. I've seen people who loss and they will keep holding that trade for at least like 2 days because they believe price will come back. All right. So that shows us that it is not how long you hold the trade that determines whether you will win or you lose. It is just price that determines that. Okay. So I think I've been able to do justice to that question.
Yeah. So any other question? Any other question? Still have 5 minutes to take questions.
All right, fam. Let's go. Let's go. Questions.
Okay, please you can use the
Yeah, quick,
text
a quick
box
one.
or okay, all right.
A quick one. Um, you spoke about intraday trading. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You also mentioned scouting.
Okay.
Yeah, was that scouting or what?
Scalp. SCALPING. Scalping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, can you shed more light on that?
All right. Okay. So basically, I said intraday trading. Simply put, you don't trade. You don't hold trades for more than 1 day. All right. So if you place, is that same morning you will close your trade. Okay. And I said also again that basically you find people who talk about daily targets as intraday traders because once they meet a particular amount of profit, they are done for that day. Okay, so that's what intraday trading is. It's just within that day. You don't trade more than that day. All you are doing is you are trading for that. Once you are done for that day, you wait till the next day. Okay. All right. And then The second one, scalping, which is still under intraday trading, is when you just hold trades for few minutes. Sometimes it may not be up to hours. You just take it for a few minutes, close in profit, and then you are out. Place trades, close in profit, you are out. Place trade, close in profit, you are out. All right. So that is that about intraday trading and scalping. Okay. So I think that has been settled, right?
I think this guy is asking a question. He said,
Uh,
okay, you as he's against his sell point and he later
okay.
came back after a day,
Okay.
can he still be in profit? Yeah, of course, you can still be in profit.
Of course.
I think he already explained that already. He explained that already. So the next question says, please, sir, when can one be able to know which trade to make, like when to buy and when to sell?
Okay, fam. We are still see all of these classes, different classes, is to one so that we can know when to trade and the trades to take. So if you are able to follow through these 2 weeks of this boot camp, at the end of this, all the value you are going to get would actually help you filter the kinds of trade you should take. Okay, so if you can just follow through, we still have so many sources, so many things to dish out to you guys, so just follow through. Once we are done, then this will now form your body of knowledge to let you know which trade to take and when to trade. All right, so just be patient, we are going into that. This is just dessert. Main course is coming.
Okay, this guy said in forex market, either currency pairs or synthetic indices, do broker manipulate market to their favor?
Well, actually, let's be frank. We have a lot of manipulations in the market. Okay, we have a lot of manipulations in the market. Brokers manipulate a lot of the time, so that is not new. All right, but then how we trade is that the reason why we trade the way we trade is so that we can become consistently profitable. All right, so yes, we have that manipulation in the market. All right.
Okay, so the next person says, how can one know when to enter a trade? Oh, I think he already answered that question already. How to know when to enter a trade? When we get there, you would get the value for that. You'll know when to enter a trade. Just stay true to the bootcamp and you'll understand everything. Okay. Is there any question again? Okay. In your demo account, you've been using trend to trade because you haven't understood candlesticks yet. Is trend better? Okay, I think this question. Please, you can ask this question after tomorrow's class. This question is should be under tomorrow's class. So we've not gotten there yet. Like I said, let's take it slow because we have newbies here. Right? We have newbies here, people that just coming to the forex for the first time. So we don't want to take it too fast. That's why we're taking it slow. Okay, so let's have patience. We'll get there. We'll get there. Any other question? Okay, okay, guys. Please, let's drop a 333 for Pastor Dami. Let's drop a 333 for Pastor Dami. Okay, fam, let's go. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Okay, we really appreciate. Thank you, guys. Okay, like I said, please, you don't want to miss any day. You don't want to miss any day of this boot camp, right, guys? Because every class has value. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be having another class by Pastor Smart. Pastor Smart is a huge trader, a very huge trader that you guys would want to get value from. Okay. So
Very.
you don't want to miss any of the classes, guys. Okay. Like I said, please let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take it slow and steady. We'll get there. After this 2 weeks boot camp, we promise everybody will be okay. Everybody will be a consistent trader and a profitable trader. Okay, guys. So in the absence of no other question, I'll be putting an end to this class. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time. Okay. Okay, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys, and good night, guys.
Thank you.